What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Today is the day that I am doing the giveaway. I know it's a day behind and I am truly sorry, but Saturday was a little bit busy for me. I had to take care of some things and also I had to go to work and I didn't have time, so I do apologize. But it is here now and I will be doing the giveaway later on in this video, maybe halfway, maybe a little later than halfway. But I hope one of you guys win, and whoever wins, you guys have 48 hours to respond. If not, it's gonna go to someone else. So make sure you are watching, stay tuned, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. A simple like and a simple comment tells the YouTube algorithm that you're liking this content. Therefore, they push this content. And the better the views, the more likes, the better the giveaways, to be honest. I like to give away back to the community. A lot of these cards I do not use. I am not planning on using, but I feel like maybe some of you guys might want it, either to use or to trade or even just have it in your collection. So therefore, if I'm not going to use it, why not give it to one of you guys? So I know the Arcasia's Island is around the corner. I might be doing giveaways of maybe 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs. Or if I get something good and I'm not planning on using it, why not give it to one of you guys? So please stay tuned. Keep checking in, keep dropping likes, and keep commenting. And it'll be some fun times. Let's get into this gameplay though. I'm still running the DKP's list, Ruby Sapphire with Manners and Sharks and Super Goofs and whatnot. I didn't see no 1-drop, no 2-drop, no 3-drop. As you guys can see, it is crazy out here. Luckily, this deck only has 8 uninkables, so I always have something to ink. That's not the problem. It's just after my mulligan, I did not draw anything useful that I could have used. And my opponent is in blue steel. So I was a little worried because I'm like, if he just starts dropping Mr. Shmee and starts questing, he's going to outrace me super fast. But like I mentioned in my previous video, this deck has a lot of 4-cost cards, specifically characters. So I know I have something to play in turn 4. Luckily, my opponent is not so far ahead. The reason why I decided to play Hiram, I think I had a Grandma, but I didn't put Grandma because just in case if he uses Strength of a Raging Fire, he could have just banished Grandma. And with Hiram, I'm able to sing because he'll survive a Strength of a Raging Fire. So I was like, all right, let me play it safe and do that. So I paid 3 to draw his Hiram because I don't want him to be drawing more. He already drew 2. And then I sing how far I'll go, getting an extra ink, getting an extra card. And I'm able to ink again, play sell, and I'm able to ink one more time, giving me up to 7 inks. That is crazy. But I decide not to because I'm like, you know what? Regardless, next turn, I'm able to ink and play B prep if I really need to. But right now, the way the board looks, I don't think I need to play B prep. And my opponent is only at 5 ink, that he's not super far ahead where I'm like, hey, I really need to hit this big reset button. So right now it's my opponent's turn. He has a Mr. Shmee and a Pete, and I only have a Hiram, but I am at 6 ink and he's only going to 5 barely. I'll be going to 7, which is really great because that's super threatening when you're running Ruby. I feel like any Ruby deck I run, I will always have B preps. Maybe not 4 of, but I will always have B prep. He's inking Let It Go, and I was just playing with him like, oh, are you going to play it? But obviously he can't because he needs to ink first before playing it. But he inks it and he plays the big boy Gantu. Takes out Mr. Shmee by attacking with, my Hiram by attacking with Shmee and Pete. But I went to 7, and like I said, with 7, I'm able to play B prep, clearing out the board because I do not want him to be playing Question with Gantu because that's 4 and that's a lot. I do have a Let It Go myself, but I'd rather save it because I'm like, I don't have anything on board, so I think B prep would be a little better in this situation because I don't lose anything. So he inks his other Let It Go, which I'm glad to see because then my Maui Sharks survive. I don't know how many he's at, but I'm like, hey, I'm able to see it. I ink a card, Pirate's Life, and then paying 8 to play 2 manners. And that's a huge threat because I'm like, hey, you got to answer my manners. If not, I'm running away, you know. He has a fishbone, and he sings and plays a Zeus. So he plays 2 Zeus pretty much, getting rid of one of my manners, which is really good. I'm able to find another How Far Ago. I play it just to go through the deck and getting an extra ink. So I believe right now I'm like at 9 or 10 ink, which is really good. And he does Lucky Dime, which is really good. It's a card that you don't really see that often, but I know in Blue Steel you do because they run that Ariel. And that Ariel, she's just questing for 5 pretty much. And with Lucky Dime is pretty much 5. So it's really good. And I find another How Far Ago and a Grammatale just going through the deck. That's pretty much the beauty of this deck, honestly. With Visions, with Develop Your Brain, with Tala, with How Far Ago, you're just going through your deck and seeing what you actually want to see. I get a Maui because since he quested with Coxword, I'm able to challenge him and get rid of him, which is really good because him giving resist or him being able to be a singer is really good. But I got rid of that. So then I quested with Tala. I summoned Tipo, but I did not do his effect because I already have enough ink that I don't need to be wasting my hand. And this build specifically doesn't have a lot of card draw that I'm able to just rely on Hiram because I don't have a lot of items. So he quests, and he also plays Big Tink, doing 1 damage to all of my characters. And right here I'm thinking, I'm like, man, like I can't really quest because of Big Tink, but this is why you save your Let It Go for situations like this. I used Let It Go on his Big Tink, giving him an extra ink. And with Maui, I challenge his Pete, but I'm able to quest freely, and my manner is still alive. So then I get 2 for manner. I'm going to 13. He's at 15. And I play a Cell just for the card draw, to be honest, because I don't want to do the whole extra inking. I quest for 2, going to 15. And I play a Pirate's Life, going to 17, and he goes down to 13. Now he has to pretty much answer my whole field, which it does with Grab Your Swords, which he top 6. It's such a good top deck. And he quests, but then I get 2 with Manor, and I'm only 1 away. I do Maui to get rid of it, and I pass, and I take game 1 because he cannot answer my Manor. So this is game 2. Honestly, my honest opinion of this deck is so good. So low to the ground compared to like having to go to 8 ink for Tamatoa, or specifically 7 for Dime, or 9 for Dragon, or even 8 for Big Sisu. Like, it's just so low to the ground. I'd rather play 2 manners than 1 Big Sisu. You're controlling the board regardless. And I know the traditional red-blue doesn't run 4 B preps, and this build does. So you B prep, wipe the board, they'll summon 1 or 2 characters, you summon 2 manners, and they, most of the time, they cannot answer that. And if you set yourself right, you have another B prep, or you summon a Maui Shark, and then they don't want to quest or challenge because then they know the Maui Shark is going to challenge, get B prep, the one that you previously used, and wipe the board, and that's what they don't want. So it's so good. It just works so well. I would say try it out at your locals. You're going to see some success. It's not hard to pilot. It's so good. Just one thing, a key reminder, always make sure you see your 2-drop, your ramp, either Cell or Tipo. If you're mulligan, that's really what you're mulligan for. Don't worry about your popsicle. If you have popsicle, great. But if you don't have popsicle at all, I mean, if you don't have a 2-drop, you should just mulligan your whole hand because you want to see a 2-turn ramp, because turn 3 is so important. You're able to go to turn 4, and that's what you really, really want. Just a little pointer that I've noticed that has worked for me, and I've been seeing some success with this deck. I will be playing another deck this upcoming Tuesday at my local, something somewhat spicy. I'm not sure if it's going to see some success. I haven't play tested with it, but I didn't play test this one, and it was pretty fun, and it was successful, so why not? My opponent is at 4 ink. He's at 5 ink, but he's at 4 lore, and I'm at 0, but I am inking a lot, so that's what you want to do. Just ink. Get to that point where they fear B prep. He's going to 6 ink. He has a fishbone. He has the popsicle and the other item. But if he knows if he goes wide, I could just B prep. And again, it's a fresh reset button, which I love. So he's debating, do I go wide? Do I not go wide? Because they know turn 7 can pivot the whole game. And that's pretty much what you want to do. Try to get to turn 7, but before getting to turn 7, try to control the board a little bit, just in case if you don't have to use B prep, and you can save it for stickier situations. He has 3 cards. I have none on board, so I'm like, you know what? Just B prep. I ink, and now I'm at 8, being able to play 2 manners if I have them. He's only at 6 ink, which is fine. I mean, at 6 lore, which is fine, and 6 ink. So I'm like, all right, cool. If he wheels me, that's fine, because then I'll just get a fresh start, and I'll probably get manners, so that's completely fine. I summoned a Maui Half Shark, and I played 2 for visions, gaining 1 lore because I played in action. Just getting what I really need. This is why the deck works, man. You're just going through your deck and getting the puzzles pieces that you truly, truly need. So let's do a quick giveaway time and see who won the raffle of the foil Baymax. So we are doing the giveaway. So far, 9 people are in, and I needed you guys to comment and have your subscription public. A lot of people comment but don't have their subscription public. So if you're one of those, I'm sorry. 9 people in. As you guys can see, I'll shuffle it so it could be fair. Let me go shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So good luck to everyone. Best of luck to everyone who entered. Thank you for entering, and let's do this giveaway. Come on, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Chris Johnson, 9027. Congrats. You have 48 hours, 2 days to contact me, to comment on the video and let me know. That way I can get everything ready and send you this card. Congrats.